Hey everyone, in this short video I will refresh you how to add whole numbers without carrying as well as with carrying. There's really only one rule to follow, and that rule number one is that you line up the digits according to their place value. And this is super important. The concept of place value is so important, I can't stress it enough. I'm gonna give you a demo how it looks like. For example, we can add the numbers 12 and 346, and when the numbers and the addition is written up correctly, the ones digit in the number 12 is the number 2, and it's directly above and is lined up vertically with the ones digits in the number 346. So 6 is in the ones digit place and 2 is in the ones digit place, and they line up. When you add them, 6 plus 2, 8. You write down the result directly underneath the 6 and the 2, so that the result, the sum of the addition, stays in the ones column. Don't write it anywhere else. Likewise, here you can see the 1 in the number 12 is in the tens place value, and the 4 in the number 346 is in the tens column as well. And when you add them up, you write down a 5 here in the tens column where it belongs. There is no 100 in front of the number 12 because there are no hundreds in the number 12. So we could write there a 0. It's not necessarily really. 3 plus 0 is just 3, and you make sure that the hundreds line up with the hundreds column after your addition. So the correct answer is 358. Now let me show you what not to do. Okay, so this is how it looks. So this was the correct one, and this is the incorrect one. This is why it's incorrect. The number 2 is a 1. The 2 here in the number 12 is in the ones column here, and it should be lined up with the 6's, not with the 4. The 4 is in the tens place and has a place value of tens, and here the 2 is lined up with it. This one is incorrect. Don't ever do this thing. Your result will be incorrect. Now, the beauty of this system of addition is that this can be extended almost indefinitely to work with any number, and I mean it in 3 different ways. So let me just write this one down. This system works with. This system works with. First off, it works with any numbers. It works with any numbers. So this is what I mean. We added a 2-digit number with a 3-digit number, and we can add, I don't know, a 4-digit number with a 6-digit number here. We can add 1,234 with 956,421, and we can add them the same way. This one is addition without carrying. 4 plus 1 is 5, and you write it down in the ones column. 3 plus 2 is also 5, but those are tens, and you have to write it down in the tens column. 4 plus 2 is 6, and those are hundreds, and you have to write it down in the hundreds column. 6 plus 1 is 7 there for the thousands. 5 again for the 10,000s, and 9 for the 100,000s. So the answer is 957,655. Another way is what I mean that this system works with any numbers is that this works in metric calculations, and a third way, it works in imperial, or also known as English or traditional calculations. I'll just abbreviate it, calculations. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example what I mean. Metric calculations. 25 millimeters plus, say, 71 millimeters. There. This is how the numbers are lined up again properly. The ones digits are lined up, and the tens digits are also lined up. 5 plus 1 is 6. 7 plus 2 is 9. Oopsie. It's 96 millimeters. The unit of measurement, in this case millimeters, is coming from the metric system of measurements and is just written right after the numbers. These are the unit of measurements, millimeters, and that belongs to metric system. Or we can try one in imperial, for example. 17 feet plus 382 feet. Say somebody is ordering crown molding and needs 17 feet in one room and 382 feet of crown molding in another room. Then the total amount of crown molding needed is 7 plus 2. The ones digits are lined up. It is 9. 8 plus 1 is also 9. 3 plus 0 is just 3. So the answer is 399 feet of crown molding. So this is how it works. The feet is the unit of measurement used in the imperial calculations or English or traditional system of measurement. So this kind of calculation and this concept in addition works with either system of measurement. Now lastly, addition with carrying. Let's say we have 357 meters. That would be a stretch of highway to be paved, and say a merging lane to be paved, and we have some more highway to be paved, say 7,855 meters. Put the sign here, and again this is how the numbers are lined up properly. The ones digits with the ones digits to form a column, the tens digits with the tens digits, the hundreds with the hundreds. Okay, so 7 plus 5 is 12, and you don't write 12, you only write down the 2 from the 12. The tens go in the next column, so the 12 is written down, 1 here and the 2 there, and because the tens got carried over into the next column. So 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 1 from that got regrouped from the ones column. There's one more 10 to be added to these ones here. So 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 1 more is 11. Now you don't write down 11, you only write down the 1. The other one gets carried over to the next column, to the top of the next column. So you have in fact written down 11, but it's carried over here. There's 1, and there's the other digit from the number 11. So nothing is lost. It just gets regrouped to the next column. Because we are adding tens here, 5 tens plus 5 10 plus 1 10. Hey, 5 10 bucks plus 5 10 bucks plus 1 10 buck. That's 1,100 bucks. So that's why one of them, sorry, that's 110 bucks, my bad. That's why one of the digits here got carried over to the hundreds column. So next one is 8 plus 3 plus 1, or 8 plus 4. So it is 12, and you write down, you don't write down 12, you write down the 2, and one more gets carried over to the thousands. You have indeed written down 12, but the 1 again is written there, and the 2 is written there, because we're adding hundreds here. 8 hundreds plus 300 plus 100 is 12 hundreds. 12 hundreds is in other words 1,000 and 2 hundreds. So the 1,000 is written up here in the thousands column. And then we add the thousands. 7 plus 1 is 8,000. So I know I mentioned money in it, but if we take it back to the original context, so if we have this much length of road to be paved and a merging lane with this length to be paved, so in total we have 8,212 meters to be paved. I'll give you another demo with imperial calculations. We can have again indefinite amount of digits, but for the last example I'm just going to show you one with, say, a 5-digit number, say 12,873 inches. That's how we write down inches in blueprints. Plus, let's see, say 7,827,000. Let me just think about this one, because that's 3 digits there. Alright, sorry about that one. I'll just rewrite it here so that my digits line up properly. So that's 12,873, and there is 7,827,459 inches there, and inches. Yeah, unfortunately I can't come up with an example where you would have 7 million inches, but the point of this demonstration is that the calculation works either in metric or in imperial. So let's add these ones now. This is how, again, the numbers are lined up correctly. The ones digits with the ones, the tens with the tens, the hundreds with the hundreds, the thousands with the thousands, and the 10,000s with the 10,000s. So 9 plus 3 is 12, and the 12 gets written down like so, and the 2 is written there, and the ones belongs to the tens column. Now 7 plus 5 is 12, plus 1 is 13, and the 3 gets written down there, and the 1 gets written down there. 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 1 more, because this is now hundreds, is 13 again, so that gets written down there, and the 1 carries over there to the thousands. 7 plus 2 is 9, plus 1 more is 10. Out of 10 you write down just a 0, and the 1 more gets carried over there. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4, no carryover amounts, and 8 plus 0 is 8, and 7 plus 0 is 7. I'm just gonna put little commas there. So the answer is 7,840,332. So that's how to add whole numbers with and without carrying, and it works in both imperial and metric, and the length of addition, or the number of numbers to be added, can be extended indefinitely.